here and introduce Wendy as your potential candidate for the IDVP. It's been a long time coming, and I want you to know that I've been on her to do this for a while, so I'm extremely proud of her. And I'm not looking for any more.
You're gonna cry.
ID is an area that takes a creative and passionate person. And I can stand here and tell you that Wendy is that creative and passionate person that you need in this position. She asked me last minute to do this. I've been thinking all day what to say. ID is backbone that makes us different from every other organization in town. ID is where we provide our members with the leadership skills that we promote in our area. And I'm telling you right now, I can't think of a better candidate than Wendy right now to run the ID area. And I totally feel comfortable turning this area over to her with all of her passion and her knowledge and her leadership skills. So I ask you to stand by me in November and let Wendy know we ID too. Thank you.
Let me start by telling you that I joined the Lansing Jaycees in 2002 because I wanted to help out in my community. And in the beginning, that's exactly where I focused. But over the last few years, I've begun to take stock in what being a member of the Jaycees has done for me. At my previous job, I was able to apply the skills I was learning as a Jaycee to a couple of large-scale projects, the result of which was a raise. That was really cool because I was the only employee over the last 2 years I was there who got a raise. When it was time to move on, it was a fellow Jaycee who actually got me the job I'm in now. Over the years I've been there, I've been able to utilize my Jaycee training to improve our office's efficiency. I've even used the CPG process along the way, resulting not only in a raise this time, but in a promotion to boot. Now, you can see that while I'm still extremely proud of the work that we do in our community, it's the individual development area that has directly impacted my way of life. Last year, I had the opportunity to participate in the ID team as the competitions program manager. You could say it was a good year for us, as both ID and International took top honors at Nationals. As for competitions, we were able to increase participation from all over the state and had more people stepping out of their comfort zone than ever. We had 7 competitors participate at a national level, where they took honors in 4 different competitions. But most importantly was the opportunity I had to talk to other people about the importance of competitions in the ID area itself, which of course got the wheels turning in my mind. Now I'll be the first to tell you that running for a VP position was never my goal when I joined this organization. But the more I get out of it, the more I want to give back. It's the individual development area that sets our organization apart from our competitors. Some would say it's our unique value proposition. Yet when you talk to most members, I've realized that it's often treated as an afterthought. It seems to me that the organization often focuses too much on the actual act of recruiting rather than on what we can provide our members. Wouldn't it be easier to recruit if we were able to say, this is what we can provide for you, and then show them? It's time for us to shift our focus back to what sets this organization apart from the others. And if I'm elected in November, that's the trend I would like to set. I bet you want to know how I think we should go about it. We need to start by strengthening our local programming. One of the things I like best about my position this year is that every quarter we had cross trainings with a different area. That's exactly the type of thing I'd like to see in the ID area. We need to encourage the local VPs to develop the community and membership surveys so that they have a better jumping off point in building their chapter plan. We need to teach them how to promote their own projects effectively so they can increase their activation. We also need to encourage them to think outside of the box and start thinking about how they can provide development opportunities not only to their members, but to their communities as well. Then we need to begin cultivating relationships with external organizations. We often hear about how important it is to have a good relationship with your chamber or your city government. But what about all the other underutilized resources we have in Michigan? Professional training companies like New Horizons or the MIJC, our community colleges or local organizations like Toastmasters. We are the best organization for young people in Michigan. We should be developing partnerships with organizations that are looking for people just like our own members. By cultivating those relationships, we can be providing them with a whole new wealth of prospects prospects and providing our members with new and exciting training opportunities at the same time. I'd like to see the ID team working with the Corporate Relations Director to get those relationships in motion next year, as well as encouraging the local chapters to search for other avenues of training within their own communities. Now, we've begun to strengthen our local programming, and we're out there looking for new training opportunities. What's next? Well, we have to tell people about it. We need to put as much emphasis on promoting our ID projects as we do on our fundraising and community service events. Here again, the cross trainings will come into play. We need to teach our local ID teams how to create effective flyers, press releases, and other promotional materials. We need to let people know that we ID everyone, and I truly believe that if we start showing people what we can give them, we'll increase our activation, retention, and recruitment without pushing that recruit mentality everyone's always complaining about. If you choose to elect me as your individual development for Vice President in 2010, I can assure you that my emphasis will be on providing tools to the local level to strengthen those programs, cultivating those relationships, and marketing our unique value proposition to the community. After all, as Jaycees, we ID. It's just what we do. Thank you.